welcome back to Seat of Your Pants Adventures. Today we're going to attempt to head in to go to a solo camp for the New Year's Eve. Carried in pretty good. A little bit of a challenge, just that everything is now a sheet of ice heading in. Big hill, so we might have trouble coming out tomorrow. But if we do, there is a second way out that we'll have to turn around and try to get through. But for now, we're just going to air down and get headed in to where we're going to camp for the night. So now that we got us all aired down, we're going to make our way in. So now that we've come in and we're more onto the hill section of the trail in, we're actually getting to be not as icy, which is a good thing because we have to climb back up this hill to get out tomorrow. And if this hill was all ice, we'd probably slide. I don't know how well the camera will show this. But if you look down, it's all cliff. It's probably a 120-foot cliff beside us, and then we just start our way down. We're going to make our way down to the bottom. Looks like we got our first new little obstacle. A tree that's stuck in the side of the trail. I don't know if I'm going to be able to move it or not, but we're going to see if we can. Oh no, that's not moving. That's not going to move, so let's see if we can sneak past. So now we made it down to the section that I was kind of worried about. What is normally a dried up ditch. It has some overflow from the thaw of the snow that we got. That is all melted with the rain. So now we have a little water flow here with some bigger chunks of ice in it. I don't think we'll have much issue, but we'll see. So here we go with first try to get across. Hopefully we make it in the first try. I'm just going to go slow and easy with it so I don't smash or send a piece of ice up and into my CV axles and break something. But it is a little slick and deep. But we're up the other side, no problem.
On our way to the spot we had planned to camp, Adam noticed us heading in and came over to say hi. We figured we'd take a drive down and catch up with everyone for a bit. But that's when things took a turn and didn't go quite as we had planned.
You're good. I think they found a hole. Come on, click into 4 low. No. I literally just said, I wonder if this is a mud hole. Good to see you. You got anything to say to your fans, Dave? I literally just said, as I dropped, I said, I wonder if this is a mud hole here, and then boom. I think I'm gonna get that ice out of the way. I was supposed to do that. Oh, they're very though. Kick that under when I give it a little rock back. Yep. Oh, and rock her back. Shit, I could go. I might throw this one in the back one. Yep. Yep. Oh, yeah. Winch arrives Wednesday. Hold up. Let me just check this one back.
was strapped to a jackal.
He's got a kinetic. He's got a kinetic rail. I broke this side, that's what fucked me up.
Fresh lots of ice.
That's a rock slide with the oil.
Yeah, it's a super slide rod. I'm trying to dig it out, but it's all squished in here.
What's he got for to control it? 'Cause all I need is that little bump. You don't even gotta undo that. I got a soft shackle.
Oh, you got soft shackle.
Depending on what he has to hook with, but I might just hook the soft shackle to his. Here.
Go right
I
here.
can go grab my soft shackle.
Well, that would work too. Then it's the soft
Jackson,
shackle,
go
too.
grab that soft shit, my bagger. Just by your feet.
Yeah, because I can get him. He can be up top here. He just has to give me a little bump so we can move. And
Are you by yourself? No dog?
no dog, no wife. I was just coming out to basically solo camp tonight, and then I didn't realize you guys were down. I was park over that side park. Camp.
Do not go there. That, like, snow covered section?
You want to go right where I went?
You want to hug tight to that tree.
So we're good and stuck in the ice. It was a mud hole that I thought it was. Hard part is we're on our bumper in the back, and then we're buried in pretty good on this side. So they're going to get the other truck, and we're just going to give it a little pull with the kinetic rope. See what we can do. She should. Yeah, I just need that bump to get me going forward and up over that little lip.
You got a hitch in this?
Just put your soft shackle through it so that it... Come back just a little farther. Right about there so you're not on the hill. And you're almost tight now. So, I mean, you don't got to hit me that hard because it's going to be kinetic, so it's going to pull.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to do that for me?
Sure thing.
I might send the...
Good when you are. Go, John. One more bump. Back up a bit, John. Give her a little bump. Keep coming. There you go. Okay, back up again. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming.
A little harder.
Okay, a little harder. Give her. Back up again, John. Keep coming, keep going, keep going. Okay, give it about 80% this time. Go. Just stop on it. I think you get jammed up with all that ice underneath. Hold on, John.
Oh, yeah, there it is right there.
Yeah. Jackson. Yeah.
There's a hole. I'm full bumper underwater.
Here, bud. Come hold this. There's no screen right now.
Full
But
bumper underwater. I am, but that don't matter. Oh yeah, my rear end's just chocker block. That's some thick ice. Why? I'm sitting at 12 right now. I wonder if, John, if I back up a little bit, just to get me back into it, to get that ice to settle, and then you just come back to like where we were and we'll bump her. Again, just try to get her up out of this mud. You just stay there, I'll back up a little to see what I got. That might be enough.
Unfortunately, the GoPro died before we made it out of the mud hole, so we lost audio. This mud hole is part of the reason we decided to camp at the other spot. This section is full of ice-covered mud holes just like this. And where we don't have our winch yet, if we had been here alone, we would have been stuck and having to go for help.
So we were going to camp down there with everybody else, but then there's some music going, so just to avoid copyright issues, we're going to solo camp up here. We will probably be heading down to join them at the fire later on tonight once it's dark out. But this is the setup so far that we're going to stay at. The river's right down here. We got a nice little fire pit. We're going to pull up a little more so that way their awning comes out a little bit towards it, and we can just kind of have some of the light off it while we're at the fire and just enjoy our time. So we're going to set up our S-Team Overland awning. We're also going to install the new support arms that we just got in the mail for Christmas time, to be able to make sure that if we do get snow, it's able to handle the weight. But it's also so that when we go to do our insulation inside, to have it as a hot room, it's able to hold more heat and withstand the weight of the extra weight of the blankets that are hanging. I just noticed that from that mud hole we have destroyed the center cap out of our wheels. I don't know if we only lost the one, but if that's all it was for a casualty, that's one nice feature about the S-Team Overland awning is that it has built-in lights, so you can actually just plug in. They come with 3 different light colors and 3 different power settings, which are very convenient when you get into the dusk time, so that you can still see and do what you're doing, cook supper, whatever it may be. We're going to start with the main puff. We just have a quilt on the mattress. And what we'll probably end up doing is sleeping actually in between the puff and the sleeping bag, instead of just staying on under both. The nice part about how big the Go Overland tent is when you are staying alone, you're able to have your gear for the morning laid out and nice and warm inside with you. When we're camping with the whole family though, it's getting a little small, which is part of the reason we're looking to switch up and go to a canopy camper style, so that way there we can have the dog and the kids in the bottom in the bed of the truck, and then me and the wife can actually enjoy being in a tent and not being super crowded. Because right now with a 70-pound dog, a 50-pound 6-year-old, and me and the wife, the tent gets a little crowded at night, but it's a breeze to heat when you have that many bodies in here. So now that we got the tent quickly set up, we'll get the windows closed up, save some of the heat that is in here. Already just from being inside setting it up, you can feel a difference inside the tent. So we'll have a breeze sleeping tonight. We'll probably end up later tonight, we'll end up down at the other group's campfire just to hang out and enjoy company. But till then, we'll be up here. So now that we're all set up, we're starting to lose light, so we're going to get some more light on the situation. We're going to turn on our lights so we have a little more light to work with so you guys can see us better. So what we're going to use to power our lights underneath is actually our EcoFlow. Where is my button here? There's my AC button. There, turns on those lights. And then my other button is running. Then we can turn on those lights. So now we have a nice soft little glow under there. Just give us a little backdrop so you can see us better. And the Christmas lights, because we're still in that festive season. This is New Year's Eve, so we're going to be bringing in the new year with you guys tonight. But yeah, so now that we got the lights up, we'll get the fire going, and then we'll sit down, relax. We'll get the poles put on the awning, and then we'll just enjoy the night. So as far as fire starting goes, we have it pretty easy tonight. We just have pre-cut and dried firewood that we're just going to split a little smaller to get it going. But then as far as kindling goes, we actually just brought some offcuts from woodworking. So it's nice dry pine or little pieces of basswood, which should get the fire going really easy. We'll just have to split up some of those. Just get a little hardwood burning that's not full log, so it burns a little quicker, get some heat so we can then burn the bigger logs. So as far as that goes, I'm just going to split a couple pieces off just to get me some little smaller pieces of wood to get burning quicker. This bag's been sitting in our shed for about 3 weeks, and it was dried before that, so that one's a little tougher to cut. Just cut some small little thin pieces so that we can get it burning quick. So now that we got the awning all set up and the fire started, we're gonna lower our poles down as we're possibly able to get some snow tonight. And if we do, we want to make sure that the awning is not gonna take any damage from it. We're also gonna install the three more poles that we got. One there, and then you got the 2 more over here on the other wings out, which should give us more than enough support for any amount of snow that we get. We're not really expecting a bunch of heavy snow. We're just expecting a little bit of snow, a couple of inches, possibly at like 7 in the morning, which would be nice to have a nice little blanket of snow. As you can see, that fire's picked up pretty good now. So we'll get these poles put on, everything set up. So these are the S-Team Overland extra pole arms. All they are is one bolt that screws in at the top. They already come pre-designed with the Velcro on them to hold the legs, so you can actually keep them on and fold them all in as one unit instead of having to take them off every time. So yeah, they just simply go in that edge and then you just tighten them up. And that there allows you to put your pole down and just make sure that your tent, if any weight comes on top, can't go down any lower. That's without the pole tightened. And once you tighten that pole up, that tent gets nice and sturdy. We'll set up the other one. We'll show you a little more in depth of when we put them on. They're not hard though. I mean, you gotta... So they just come shipped to you as the pole sits. Your bolts on the top, but then they also have another spare set of bolts on the bottom for you, so make sure you don't lose those if you are doing it like me out in the wilderness. Slick little setup. They're not much more expensive. Almost everything is cheap from, not cheap, but good quality and affordable pricing from S-Team Overland. And then if you use our coupon code SOYPA15, you'll receive 15% off your purchase as well. It lets them know that you guys follow and enjoy our content, and then it helps to support the people who support us so we can do what we do. So there we go, it's just that simple. It's one bolt, then your leg's fully set up. You can adjust it so that it keeps the height and stops if you do get any snow. And then also with these, there's actually this edge here that you can pull tight so that any snow that you do get will come off the top. It's cold enough out that our monster has started to get ice in it. So we'll probably eat our sandwiches and then we'll probably venture down and see what the other group's doing. So yeah, we're just gonna, as I was saying before the battery died there, we're just gonna enjoy the fire, eat our sandwich. Once our fire dies out, we're gonna make our way down and join up with the other group there a little later. But it's just nice to be out in the peace and quiet and clear your head sometimes. So we didn't end up making it till ringing the new year at New Year, but still there's no better way. I'd rather end the year than out on another camping trip. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you in the morning for a little bit of a breakdown, and then we have to make our way to a porn run But the breakdown will probably be it. So if you're still here, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.